Hello everyone, thanks for clicking on my video. So the encounter we're going to do today is the Gnolls, which is pretty fun. I do enjoy this encounter because it's also where we're able to get hyena ears, which will make our speed potions. Not too difficult with our high AC. Again, it is quite straightforward. We say too much of a face roll thing at this moment in time, as you shall see. Don't get me wrong, if they hit, they can still hurt. They do have like a double attack now and again, which can do a substantial amount of DPS. I really, like, if you've been watching more of my previous videos, you'll probably notice that it feels like I miss a lot. I probably miss about as much as they miss me. And I've got karmic dice turned off, but you wouldn't think so. So we're just going to try and take these out before they get off. Which we don't. But yeah, these do hit quite hard, these, to be fair, if they're able to hit you. You probably know that you don't really want to face roll these with a build that has not got high AC. But seems that we got high AC, we can get away with it a little bit. Because here comes more. And just like that, they fall over. So here we have Flint. Let's take a little stroll around now that we've got the Illithid. We're gonna initiate the dialogue. We want Flint to be on our side. That's just the way I like to do it. If we pass the checks, that's, of course.
A memory buried, a strange symbol glows marked on their flesh, and something within
We are a wisdom-based build, which definitely helps with this, but as you can see, the difficulty class was only 2. And 315 experience there for that one. I should have a little look at my initiative. I was just a bit curious. Obviously, I know we're running 14 dexterity instead of 16. Getting a, first turn isn't really that important to us particularly. I know it is a valuable thing to have in honor mode, but concentration is probably a lot more important to us because holding Spirit Guardians up is probably a lot better, as it is one of our main forms of DPS, as I've said before. Let Flynn take a few of the hits. We can get Flynn down just in case, because we may have to fight Flynn near the end if we don't pass the checks. As you can see, they're pretty much missing us consistently, which is great. Time to activate the Spirit Guardians. I'm just going to run around and try and proc it as much as I possibly can. think we just blew Volatile Shield there. Yes, we did. Which therefore makes them stunned, which is useful. As you can see, we're not really having to be concerned about taking too many hits. It is, you know, quite a relaxed playstyle. I do enjoy this build. You know, as you can see, you can literally just, you know, cast Spirit Guardians and then pretty much run around doing whatever you would like. You know, there is, you know, other spells you can use to increase your damage while having it up, but we're just not having any need to do that. When we get a higher level and we do get more spell slots available, we will be able to create more of a variety with the build. That multi-attack can hit quite hard. I've took a few hits from that in the past with different runs. So pretty much just tidying up here really. It's a reasonable amount of damage, so even if we don't pass the checks with him, we'll still, you know, be fine. And there we go. Wait for Flynn to make the way over here. Let's see if we can get her to feast on herself.
Wasn't enough to satisfy her.
May as well use a slot for that.
Her tadpole you taste the blood in her throat, feel it pooling in the cavity of her skull.
It's quite a bit of a fast roll, that 15. But yeah, just like that, it's fine. Alright, moving on to the Paladins. I mean, you do have to really be careful with the Paladins because they can actually, you know, it can be a really hard encounter. As Cyrell, who we've just used to inflict wounds on, then can actually cast Hold Person. So I wanted to get her down very quickly. And just like that, we got rid of the chance of getting Held Person, because that can be a complete run ender, especially, you know, with the with Smite. Not too concerned about that one. She mainly spams Hunter's Mark, I believe. Anders is definitely one to watch out for, so I don't even want him getting close at all because he can hit really hard. So I'd rather just not even take the chance. This is why I'm going to use Wall of Fire here. I'm going to try and make him take a bit of DPS, and then also I can walk through it or run away, giving me that distance. As you can see, I'm running off, not taking any chances with Anders. It worked out quite well for us, we managed to split them off, but Anders can run a fair little bit.
No hesitation.
We obviously lost a bit of Guardians due to the Wall of Fire, but that's fine. Checking the distance Anders has got on us to make sure he doesn't get too close. As you can see, I'm still quite hesitant on closing the gap between them because I really don't even want him getting the chance to make any type of contact. If he doesn't manage to get to us on the next turn, then, you know, we should be all good. So we cause him to dash again. Did not expect him to make that jump, I've got to be honest, but didn't want to take the chance on missing. And that was that. So thanks for watching again. I appreciate everyone who's been watching and subscribed. Thank you.